Hey guys, I'm starting this one with something I wrote down just now, because I was just getting my thoughts out. So here's what I wrote. This past weekend, I struggled to figure out what to do with my free time, and I felt myself in a very poor mental state. My roommate and his girlfriend were gone for the weekend, so I had no one around me, and it felt horrible. But when they came back, I would have thought that extra people in the house was going to be better for me and my mental state. I was wrong. It was actually worse, and I have no idea why. And I find myself struggling to cope when they were here rather than when they were not. But in either scenario, I always see myself longing for the other environment. So when I'm alone, I long for people to be around, and when I'm with people, I long to be alone, if that makes any sense. I think this is a smaller issue that adds to the recent trend that I've found myself in, especially this summer. And I've asked, I've asked no one about this, actually, which is rough. Um, Let me continue. I just can't find happiness in anything that I'm doing, with the exception of a few things right now. The only activity that I look forward to every day is going to the gym. As of right now, that's the only thing. There are little other things, and like a few exceptions. For example, if I'm going back home for the weekend, like maybe golfing with friends or even golfing with my roommate, like these small activities I look forward to, but they rarely happen, especially this summer. I haven't really been around many people that I know for most of it, let alone family. Everything else I do feels like I'm doing it in a state of suffering. And I mean everything from using my phone to watching sports on TV. It just feels like I'm always suffering. And I hate to put a label on this type of issue because it makes it seem more serious than I want it to seem. But I've recently been contemplating whether I have depression or not. And it seriously pains me because I have no idea what to do. I don't know what activities can possibly bring me joy, let alone the idea of simply being alone, ruining most of what I do. And it just hurts. And I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. I'm sorry I had to write this down. Who am I sorry to? That's what I wrote. Yeah, it's a lot of sorrow. And going off of what I said about my roommate being here and not being here, that was actually the third thing that I wanted to talk about in my last video that I didn't get to. Uh, and again, there are other reasons why I might be down. The most obvious one is the passing of my cousin from this past weekend. But I feel like there's deeper issues because I've been in this, I've had this feeling for a while, especially this summer, and it's persisted the whole time. And what happened this weekend was kind of just like gasoline dumped on the fire. So it was adding to it, but it was already there. Um, so I feel myself, I don't really know, because I haven't reached out to anyone. I haven't talked to anyone about this. I'm not a licensed therapist or anything like that, so I don't know what depression really means or anything like that. But I've obviously seen stories of people online that have gone through depression, and some that have made it through and some that didn't. And I've been comparing myself to them, to their stories, and it's not like I definitely don't have like a serious stay, but maybe at the very least it might be like situational. It's it's just so bad, and I've the emotions that I have like every day. It's like a roller coaster. From the moment I wake up, I'd be like neutral. I go to the gym, and the gym is the one thing I look forward to every day because it's something that I know like benefits me. Um, and I think as of right now, one of my only goals is to reach a certain physique. That's like one of my only goals. I don't have any goals um, academically, occupationally, at least not right now. That's my only goal right now. And that's why I think I find a lot of joy in it. Um, but as soon as that ends, because I usually go in the morning, because if I don't go in the morning, um, I think the rest of my day feels even worse. But I go in the morning, and then when I get back, it's still the morning, and I have nothing else to do, and I I take like my emotional state takes a plummet. It just downhill. It just tanks, and um, like today. Well, today I had class in the morning, but I had class, and then I took a nap because I was exhausted. But after the nap, I went to the gym, and then I came back, and my roommate left after class because he's going back up to Ohio, and um, and I didn't know what to do. I turned on the TV and I watched golf, but while I was watching it, I felt awful. I felt horrible. I was like, what am I getting out of this? Nothing. Nothing is happening. I'm not doing anything worth my time. And actually, one way that I've recently been thinking about it is every day I feel low. If I feel, for example, if I feel low right now, which I kind of do, I'll I'll try to like distract myself with things like video games or scrolling. But then before I do those things, I'll think back to the day before, and I'll ask myself, did I do that yesterday? Like, did I play video games yesterday? Did I scroll yesterday? And if I did, what's something that I remember from doing that? Like, what did I do yesterday during those things? And I can't recall anything. I actually can't. Like, I can't recall a single video that I watched on my phone from yesterday in terms of scrolling and whatnot. So, um, it's a numbing feeling. It's very numb. Sorry, I'm picking at my mic. But yeah, it's a very numbing feeling. That's what I wanted to say. That's 8 minutes. That's crazy. Um, on that note, actually, I need to log my gym day today. I've been logging my gym days. Maybe I can show you guys. Hold on. Oh, here's another thing. Something that's pretty cool. I went on a 5K yesterday by myself. I ran a 5K, and I ran the 5K that Virginia Tech does, the Remembrance Run. I ran the same route, just because I wanted to, and I was dying. It fucking killed me, which is probably why I took a nap today. Like, I crashed today, but I did a run yesterday, and it was fun. But then right after the run, I felt low again. It's just constant. I don't know. I have these peaks where there's certain activities, like, and most of them are just exercise. Most of them is like where I'm feeling fine, it's exercising, and then in between those, I feel awful. I feel horrible. But anyway, here's my little calendar. Oh God. Let's see. Boom. We got red X's is for lifting, and the red squares is for running. And I'm at right here. So I've been keeping it pretty constant, I would say. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And I told my dad that I might come up this weekend because of that. But then I realized I have a final next week, and he's busy, so I said I wouldn't go up. Um, I don't know. It's bad. It's really bad, and I know there's some solutions that I'm not seeing right now, like finding new hobbies and going outside and I don't know, doing maybe like volunteering somewhere or doing certain communities for certain things, but it just doesn't process in my mind. I think that I can do these things, and I kind of spiral deeper and deeper into whatever is happening. So that's what's happening. Yeah, that's it.